There is a wide range of enemies in Abiotic Factor. The Exors with their guns can pose a pretty deadly threat in the early game, and on the human side we have the Order military soldiers with their guns to blast you on sight. As you slowly progress through Abiotic Factor, you'll start to see a lot of hard enemies being thrown your way. Today's video will focus on an enemy that gets overlooked so quickly, almost pretty much after the tutorial of the game. The ever small and humble pests are the pests of the game. At the very start, you're taught that by throwing a net and stomping on them is the fastest way to deal with these guys. They're that weak. They love to catch you by surprise by hiding around corners, but once they found you, their main tactic is to try and throw themselves at you, like so. Sadly, these guys are a little bit slow and you can easily sidestep them to avoid any damage. And on top of that, they are pretty squishy and will die in a few hits from almost any kind of weapon. But at least they're kind of cute. That's a redeeming factor of these pests. If only they'll ever be as scary as the security bot that you run into. The bots pack a punch and they're very tanky on top of it, so they're pretty much the opposite of the pests. But what happens if we can have pests fight a robot? Who would come out on top? But just to make things clear, one pest is not enough to deal with a robot, so we need more. So if you guys know my previous videos, I have a buddy named Chopsticks.
Hello.
Chopsticks decided to do this project for me as I was a bit busy with playing RuneScape on the side for content. Almost, if not everything, is Chopsticks footage, and he's doing all the hard work for me, so big shoutouts to Chopsticks for giving me content, I really do appreciate that. I'll just be providing the voiceover and summarizing all the notes that he gave me for this project. The first problem was to gather a bunch of pests into one area, but how do we do that? The answer is the pest trap. Very easy to make. All you need is one stapler, 2 duct tapes, and nachos, because who can't resist nachos? It's also worth noting that you can capture any type of pest in the game as well as skinks later on. Once crafted, place the trap down on the ground and wait for a pest to walk into it. Just give it a bit of time, it can take a second. And the fact that the pest might entirely ignore the trap. Yep, might take a bit of waiting. And there we go, we finally have captured a pest, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be your best friend off the bat. You need to feed at least 3 Antverse wheat or 3 nachos in order to get it to like you. Once you're on squeaking terms, you can then name the pet, feed him, or release him. Feeding the pest will heal it. If you release the pest before making it friendly, it will attack you, but if you have fed it, it will be nice and roam around, giving you the option to also pet it. What a cute little guy. But we're not here to see how cute they are, but to see how well they do in combat. Chopsticks tries to bring a hostile pest over to one of our own pests, but unfortunately, our pests have a pretty bad range of detecting when enemies are nearby. Once they finally detected, there's a semi-Pokemon style battle happening here, and it takes a bit of time until the pests can finally land attacks onto one another. Now that we know how to capture and we saw them in battle, we need to get a lot of them. One could go capture a bunch of pests then slowly walk them over, but that'll take a long time. Introducing the Pest Teleporter. Instead of having to go out and hunt for these pests, we can now just spawn pests right at any location where we put the teleporter. Once powered up, give it at least 8 Antverse wheat in the exchanger box and then press the button. The spawn pest will not be friendly, so be ready for a fight, but if you place a trap at the end, it'll automatically head right into the trap. Do keep in mind though that it may not be 100% successful every time you do this. The pest may end up not going right into the trap, so to alleviate this, you just simply push the pest into the trap. A little bit of elbow grease and science goes a long way. Now that we know how to capture these pests and spawn as many as we like so long as we have Antverse wheat, it looks like our plan can work. but Chopsticks ran into a few snags before we could finally execute things. Chopsticks' initial plan was to leave all the pests in the cafeteria as it was a large zone. He thought this would be the best place to leave all the pests as we would need many for the challenge we have ahead. We thought we could enclose them here with the door closed. This also prevented them from roaming around. But when he logged back into the world after signing off, all the pests would gather up at the teleporter, and that just kinda made things messy. To prevent any pests from roaming about and getting getting lost, he decided to make a bunch of traps, and I mean a lot of them. This meant taking as many trips as he can all the way to Flat Hill to try to get as many materials for traps. Anytime the portal worlds have reset, then it was time to go back to Flat Hill. And in between trips, he would go and plant as many antverse wheats and gather them from other portal worlds as much as possible. Luckily, his agriculture skill was maxed out, so he was getting about 4 wheat per crop. We had 12 antverse wheat crops, so that netted us about 48 wheat per harvest cycle. Chopsticks also got very lucky by using the cafeteria as the staging grounds for everything we needed to do. He decided to tame the nearby pests that would spawn in the kitchen area and in the bathroom, so that way we can cut down on the use of the teleporter. About 2 to 3 pests would spawn in the kitchen, while 3 to 4 would spawn in the bathroom, and finally 1 would spawn sometimes in the storage room in the back. The gameplay loop was like this. Place 10 pest traps in the cafeteria in a row, lure the pests in the cafeteria into traps, teleport pests to finish off a row, feed capture pests to tame them, resupply at Flat Hill and at any other portal worlds when possible, harvest antverse wheat, craft 10 pest traps, and repeat. All while also making sure our base was taken care of from any invasions, and also taking care of our little friend in the cage, if you know what I'm talking about. And just to clarify, he did modify the game settings a bit to help with the whole grind. He sped up the day and night cycle so that way the portal worlds can reset faster, as well as increase the spawn rate so that way the pests in the cafeteria can spawn quickly. Luring the pests would take a bit of time as the pests would jump at him or launch themselves over the trap when attacking Chopsticks. The plan was coming along, and hey, I did log in every now and then, so I wasn't exactly leaving him alone, but he actually put up some cubicles at the cafeteria entryway so I wouldn't be able to see inside. Yeah, I didn't know what was happening behind these closed doors. He kept it all a secret from me. The time was coming for Chopsticks to put an end to this project, as he did it for a while now, about 1 to 2 weeks. He pondered to himself, thinking, when should I put an end to this? When we have over 50 pests? Maybe 80? 100? After thinking it over, he finally decided which number would be the best number to end this project at, and then he called me up to finally put it into action.
Alright.
You taking me somewhere?
Well, I'm gonna show you the thing that I've been working on all this time.
Okay.
So I can finally take
Oh
down
my god, the
walls.
dead body, you're working on this?
Yeah, I'm working on that pest transporter. That's like, I use that to bring some pests in.
Alright.
And then, if you look at it, it says like feed and release.
Yeah.
If you release it now, it will be hostile. But if you give it 3
Nachos?
Amper Sweet or nachos afterwards, you see that there's a little heart emoji. Now he's friendly, so now we can
rename him too. Oh, we can name. Can I name this one? Let me name him Thancred. All right, Thancred. I can release him again, and then he goes out.
Yeah.
Hey, Thancred's going free. All right, and then that's what you've been up to the last few days, right?
Yeah. This is it.
That's it. I see one in there. I also see like one in the kitchen.
Those are the ones that spawn usually.
Okay, so that's not the one you were working on. Okay, that's it. That's all you were working on.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing in here. Nothing here at all.
Wait. Holy cow! Oh my god! I didn't think you were gonna go this hit. What? What the heck? Oh my god, this is so many dudes. This is crazy. How many is this?
150.
You counted every single one?
And named them all too.
You named each one? Oh my god. Wait, so I can see the name of each and every single one of these guys. This is funny.
Yeah. So like, each of these are rows of 10 besides these ones over here.
Okay.
If you go this way, they're kind of like in 10, so like these 2 rows over here is 10. I was able to get like 10 to follow me, 5 to 10 to follow me like initially. I'm not sure how many 150 will do.
Oh my god.
If they will all follow me or if my game will crash, we'll find out.
We'll find out, yeah.
Those 2 were, I think, some bad examples. Let's see.
Oh my god, wait, let's see the names of them. Hold on before you start. Let's see. Alice, Sabrina, Makoto, Chie, Marth, B, Rover, Asta. What's this one? Mokuba, Victor, Watermelon, you, Zed, Akira, Bernice, Coco, Duma, Coral, Bruce, and finally Adam. Wow, good job.
Adam was the first one, so he's there. But...
Yeah, I like how I went down the line and he was the last one I named. And I was like, oh, Adam, that's funny. No Eve.
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
'cause it's on
could
the, like,
attack the security. Can we bring the security bot here? I don't know if we can.
Right?
Yeah. All right. Let's see if Thancred can handle this guy. Thancred, come on. Thancred, you got
do it.
this. Thancred too. Okay. I think he's walking towards you. But he's not fighting.
Thancred
Wait, why
too?
is he not fighting?
What?
Why is he not fighting? Thancred, he's a lover, not a fighter. Aye.
Oh, well, he died.
Oh, Thancred! They killed my boy! No, Thancred! No. Let's retreat. Oh. Unfortunately for me, I just met Thancred today and he already expired. To honor Thancred, we decided to eat parts of him raw, straight up because we didn't have a cooking stove nearby, and just take in the radiation as it is. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I don't feel so well.
Ew! Ew! For Thancred! Now we have a revenge story, to kill security bots to avenge Thancred. We have 150 pests and it's time to put them to work. But after seeing Thancred get one shot by the security bot, I decided that maybe we should probably go and get some reinforcements. So we made a quick trip to the labs and we wanted to get an electro pest just in case they might need some help. What the? Oh. Once we've tamed her, the only thing left was to walk her back to the tram because that's the only way we know so far. After a bit of pushing, we finally got Yanagi onto the tram. With Yanagi, we believe the pests have a better chance of fighting the security bot, so it's time to roll out. And this process took a good bit. We had to basically free them and then also take away the cage so they don't accidentally walk back inside and trap themselves once more. It was like a daycare of a bunch of pests, and they even trapped me inside this elevator for a good bit. They're a bunch of rascals. We tried our best to rally all the pests to come help us, but whoever could follow us just followed us, and also they're very slow. And the robot menace was around the corner. It was time for battle.
Oh, they're fighting now.
Oh no.
Oh no. One of them died.
Oh,
Someone died.
Jeez. The initial bloodbath is starting. How far are you?
I'm at Central right now.
Okay. Is he still following you?
Yeah. Oh, now they're fighting. They're fighting.
Oh god. I'm trying to get them to follow me. Hold on.
Oh wait, here we go.
Sean, come on.
I packaged this.
I got reinforcement coming.
Oh,
Oh my god, they're going. No,
Oh, no.
some of them are dying.
oh.
Oh, he just stomped on that one. Oh my god. Oh,
Wait, what's kind of damage?
he's getting damaged. Yeah, he is getting damaged. Oh my god. Oh, they're going, they're going. Reinforcements. Oh my god, guys, get him. Get him. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, they did it!
They did it. They did it. Oh my god. It took a little bit, but once the pests are online, they went crazy and obliterated the security bot. Of course, without some damage to their own numbers, but they went crazy just now. It had to take a second for me to rally the team up, and then Chopsticks was trying to lure the bot over as close as he can, but we did it. And if you think it ends there, not quite. We wanted to test this one more time, so Chopsticks went up ahead and lured another security bot towards us. Let's get him.
The army. Didn't see the push.
Go! Okay, go guys. He's killing your friends. Oh my god. As soon as like their friends get hit, they all charge him. Oh my god. Beat his ass. Oh my god, this robot. Oh my god.
I think he just got stun locked or whatever.
He got stun locked. It was so cool because every time he got hit, he actually did the impact of it. Like he kept getting hit. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And that's a 0-2 to robots versus pests. And as much fun as it was to see all that unfold, unfortunately, cleaning up was not fun. Cleaning up involved us having to put down traps wherever we could because we could not just sit down and organize it and just have the pests walk into them. But after a good while, we finally finished up and we were done with taking care of the pests. Also, a lot of them did get lost along the way, so we had to basically run around until we can find ones that were roaming around. After a little bit of mathing, we found out we had about 134 left out of the 150. Rest in peace to those that fell in battle, but we came out on top. And once again, a huge thank you to Chopsticks for setting this all up. I'm sure it was a lot to deal with, but he managed to make a really cool idea out of this whole entire thing. Thank you guys for watching.